MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Philadelphia Phillies. Vince Velasquez is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
In now, Kevin Kramer, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Velasquez is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
2-2. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
So coming to the plate, Pablo Reyes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, there's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Ranging back is Herrera into the shrubbery and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his first home run of the season, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Batting third.
Here's Melky Cabrera.
Melky Cabrera.
Popped him up. Real Muto over to his right. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Jameson Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
At the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Looking at the stat sheet, I was just blown away. He has 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. He's the guy you can't let beat you if you're on the other team, and we'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. His batter-pitcher line against Jameson Taillon, batting .500, 4 for 8. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And now Bryce Harper. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday. He's set. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he's into scoring position here in the home half of the first following the stolen base as we check out the teams that have run the most here this season. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit sharply to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. Hernandez is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, JT Realmuto lifted in the air to right field. Polanco has a read on it, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's the Pirates 2 and the Phillies 1. Stepping in, Colin Moran. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Batting 7th.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit in the air to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And the home away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. The 0-1 delivery. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
So here now's the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago. So now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Popped up. Hernandez over to his left. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Pirates lead it 3-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cabrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Melky Cabrera. From the offensive standpoint, one of the best barrel-to-ball hitters in our sport. And on the defensive side of the ball, he uses his smarts to be in the right place at the right time with a strong and accurate arm.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. McCutchen is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the first baseman, David Bodie. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. Out. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the inning ends. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So stepping in, Kevin Kramer. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Third inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. So a full count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Now batting, number 15.
At the plate, Pablo Reyes.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
From the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Reyes, a 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box now, Melky Cabrera, as he'll take a look at ball one. Now the 1-0. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base, that's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, Gregory Polanco. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Segura is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Pittsburgh as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Vince Velasquez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Vince Velasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Cabrera on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 home. Late square, and this is popped up. Cervelli is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 3-1. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Josh Bell, as we begin the top of the fourth.
55, Josh Bell.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball well outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Colin Moran. Fouled away. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Three runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Bryce Harper now.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Harper, a Nevada native. He was selected in the first round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Phils have cut it to a 3-2 game now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
The third baseman, number 7. Michael.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Next to Philadelphia.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Real Muto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kramer ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Two are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-2 one more time. Well hit to right, but foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in, Adam Frazier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Standing in now, Jamison Taillon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here's the 2-0. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Franco in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Another try at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pereira will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kramer. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Fouled off. Frazier, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line to the right side. Harper is there. 2 down.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Pablo Reyes. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And the inning is over. Pirates leave 1 halfway home, tied at 3. Coming to the plate now, David Bodie, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
David Bodie.
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Reyes has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, the pitcher, Vince Velasquez.
Now at the plate, Vince Velasquez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Settling in now, Gene Segura. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Frazier gloves it. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 5 innings complete, all tied 3-3. So striding forward now, Melky Cabrera. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stand, strike one. Now here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Digging in now, Josh Bell. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Popped up. Segura is there. And that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th.
The second baseman, Cesar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Riding in once again, Colin Moran. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
The third baseman, Colin.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Hernandez is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
1 away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Herrera, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Corey Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Corey Dickerson.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. In his career, Dickerson carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. Bodie has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Kramer 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
He's set. The 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Ready on 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. Throw on the first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Michael Phillies gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 45, Michael Phillies.
Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win them this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. He's set, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Reyes has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Pirates 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Victor Arano has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 64, Victor Arano. Now playing first base and
Pablo Reyes will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. At the knees, strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera. He flew out in his last at bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes sir, it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Herrera's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now in the box, Gregory Polanco. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch on the way. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
In now, Josh Bell. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home half of the 8th coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Bird.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Now the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 0-1. And there's ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking at his career totals, Hernandez hits a little over the 270 mark. Ready with the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. To 2-2 now. He's set. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. This game's all tied at 4. Striding in, Colin Moran. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Moran.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Digging in, Francisco Cervelli. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. See a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pereira is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. All squared up even in Philadelphia through 8.5. The Phillies have a chance to walk it off. Digging in, Bryce Harper. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cabrera's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael Franco.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Cabrera moves over, and no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Edebray Ramos please. Takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 61, Edebray Ramos.
Elias Diaz is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kramer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. 1-1. Down the third baseline. Franco has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up 15. Inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Pablo Reyes, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
From the belt, the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he fouls this one off. Reyes leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. Another 2-2 offering. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gregory Polanco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Pirates 5 and the Phillies 4. Felipe Vasquez takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
No balls and a strike to count. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 lifted in the air out to left field. Reyes is there. 1 out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Standing in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike, 0-2.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's going to get your tying run in scoring position, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. And if you're wondering what's left on the Phillies bench, there you go. We'll see if one of them gets pressed into service here. Roman Quinn will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. McCutchen, the runner at second with one away. Ball 3. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. The 3-0. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Greg Bird, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Moran trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. The Pittsburgh Pirates host road win number 40 on the year. Michael Phillies earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Felipe Vasquez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.